That's why I was so mad yesterday, because it's like we keep talking about it, and again, I use the buried alive analogy, but we see it and we're yelling at the top of our lungs. It's the same damn thing every time. It's like, what's that old saying? Read history or learn history, so you're you're doomed to repeat it. Well, we keep repeating it. We keep repeating it. Now, the only reason why some of you might not know that we're repeating it is because they keep putting lipstick on it, but it's still the same failed history. It's the same failed blueprint to lose.
And understand this. You got to understand this to really totally get it and be able to deal with it. Ronna McDaniel is doing an excellent job. Mm-hmm. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And that is keep the money machine alive. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about elections or anything like that. Just make sure that the donors are happy. Make sure that we have an expensive convention and everything else. She's doing fine. They're not going to fire her. Mm-hmm. She's doing what they want her to do. That's the RNC. It's just we finally figured it out.
Well, I was going to say, when we refer to our political affiliation too, we need to stop referring to we. Like Ronna, there are two parties. There's the MAGA wing of the party, and then there are the establishment Republicans. They are not us, folks. They might as well be Democrats. Ronna McDaniel, everybody watching this podcast, we're going to have thousands of people that are going to see this. Ronna McDaniel does not represent you. She is not fighting for you. She is not looking out for your best interests. And you know, you get sick of saying that. And it's because MAGA has to run on the Republican ticket. And we are trying to take over the party.
We got to do that. We got to figure out a way to separate ourselves from these losers. Do you know? But the problem is that the Republican Party has so many elected officials in the loser list. Right. 70. These people hate you. Republicans. 70 Republican members of the House of Representatives voted to approve a $300 million headquarters for the FBI that's bigger than the Pentagon.
Right.
Bigger than the Pentagon. They hate you.
Yeah, it's the most expensive office building. And it's the FBI. And I mean, today videos coming out of the FBI going after a January 6th guy. They're like bringing a freaking tank after him. I mean, we've got jihadists that are about ready to
Did you know also with Ronna, did y'all know that we used to have our little insider at the RNC that told us that they aren't supposed to get in the primaries.
Lied right to our face.
She just got in the primary by telling him that she was not going to give him a single cent.
Right.
I'll never forget that day.
Right. That changed us too, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it's like, wait a minute. If you're saying that you can't get into the primaries, you don't have nothing to do with the primaries. You might hold the debates, but you can't give any money or anything. You just literally told one of your candidates that you're not going to support him.
Yeah.
Because he called you. You can't remain president of the RNC, or you can't be in charge of RNC. Somebody has got to call, or somebody's got to make a motion and remove her immediately. You know, I mean,
the donors better look and see what's going to happen if they don't.